Hey, what's up, guys? You're here with Gordon, Kirk, and Jack from PickDawgz. Thank you for joining us for another slate of games. These are on Thursday, that is April 24th. And before you know it, guys, we'll be back into the big weekend where we have a lot of games, of course. But let's get these ones through first. We have La Liga, and we have the second semifinal matchup in Coppa Italia between Bologna and Empoli. We also have premium picks on the PickDawgz.com website, or simply click the links in the description of this video. That will get you straight up there. So get those daily passes, 3-day passes, or even a 7-day pass, which is definitely your best value because NBA playoffs are going on, NHL playoffs are going on, soccer is heating up for the finishing of the seasons. So it's gonna be another fun month and a half of some great soccer and other sports as well. Now, let's get this show on the road. The first game in La Liga, we have Kirk, Osasuna and Sevilla. Osasuna coming off of a win, Sevilla coming off of another disappointing result. I believe it was a 1-1 draw. If I'm not mistaken, that was against Alaves at home. How do you see this game going?
I mean, Sevilla are cutting it close. I mean, kind of, but not really at the same time. They're in 15th, but they're only 6 points above the relegation zone. And you're not gonna get a point from Osasuna if you don't score here, in my opinion. So I'm gonna take both teams to score. Pretty good price.
Yeah, definitely. You have to score against Osasuna, especially in their current goal scoring form. And Budimir is, I think, breaking all the club records when it comes to scoring goals. He has 18 now. He's the third top goal scorer of La Liga behind Lewandowski and Mbappe. Uh, I mean, overall, Osasuna has been playing well. Sevilla has been conceding goals. I'm taking Osasuna team total over 1.5 goals plus 170 in this one, Jack.
Yeah, give me both teams to score here. I don't know. I just don't think either of these defenses are really that good. I think Osasuna they've been scoring for most of the season. It's very rare you see Osasuna not score in a game, for me at least. And then it's Sevilla. They're scoring pretty good right now, I guess. What did they lose to Valencia 1-0? Was that last week or week before? I don't
The
remember.
week before, I think.
Yeah, either way, they're scoring. So give me both teams to score here. I like that just purely for the price. If this was like minus 130 or worse, then probably don't take it. But the fact that we're getting close to even money here, it's just that's the selling point for me.
Didn't you just say they just lost 1-0 to Valencia?
No, that's what I was saying. Other than that, they're
Uh,
scoring pretty frequently. Yeah.
Atletico and Rayo, and I gotta give props to Kirk for that pick that you had on this Atletico Madrid game. Kirk, what did you have exactly? What was it?
I have the under. I didn't want to take too much of the books money because I know I'm the best capper in the world soccer wise, so I know that a lot of people take on my picks. If I gave out an exact score 1-0, I mean the books would have been bankrupt. They would have been knocking on my door. I just didn't really want that to happen on a Sunday evening, so I just gave the under at plus money instead. Um, yeah, Atletico, they fell into the trap. They fell into the lovely island, we're just gonna coast type of victory, and they fell into it. I mean, happens, but I think in this game, I don't even know what they're trying to do anymore. They're 9 points out of the league. Their season's done. So I don't think they really care for anything. I think Rayo, they're still only 3 points out of that champ or conference league spot, so they're gonna try to make Atletico think they're still in Las Palmas, try to catch them on the counter. I think they score here. I think Atletico doesn't go 2 games without scoring, so I'll go with both teams to score plus money.
Yeah, I'll just keep it simple. I'll take Atletico on the money line. However, I think the price is just not worth it. It's minus 164. I'd rather take it at minus one or minus 1.5 even in this game. But I don't know what Jack's thoughts are here, but I don't think he agrees with me, Jack.
Well, I think the race is over now for runner-up for Atletico. So this is just the spot where they can't be bothered to play the game. And not only that, Rayo have scored first in 18 games this season. So, what's
Not
funny,
so
Kirk?
funny, Kirk. What
And
did I
Goran,
say?
when Goran grades his own picks, it's just hilarious because he had the over 3.5 in the Lyon Saint Etienne game, and he pushed it somehow. How the hell are you pushing up over 3.5?
Oh, I thought I saw over 3. My bad.
Okay,
He's
well, other
pushing.
than that,
He's pushing an
My,
over
my
three and
bad.
a half
for plus
My bad.
250,
because he's so used to those -1s. He probably thinks he pushes every bet.
Hey, I'd rather get my money back than lose, so I'm
yeah,
not
I think
rich as
that's
you.
fair.
Here we go.
Just take Rayo to score first here, boys. Plus 250, I think the value's there.
Whoa. Is there a jack stat?
So it's 18 games, Rayo have managed to score first, so that's enough for me. That's over half, and we're getting plus 250 on an Atletico team who can't even score against Las Palmas, so...
All right, then. What about this next game, Jack? Betis and Valladolid.
Again, another funny one because, well, as we spoke about, I can't remember if it's this video or the previous long form video, but Betis are probably a bit too far away from Champions League at this point for me.
Only
4
6
points,
points. No, actually 4 points.
4 points, but no, Villarreal have also a game in hand, right? So yeah, I guess
No,
this
they're
is
tied on games. They're tied on games.
They are tied on
oh,
games.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I actually take that back then. Betis are still going to be locked in. Valladolid for me, uh, I mean, they're long gone. I think we know that, but they have managed to get some goals here and there, especially recently. They gave Osasuna a good game, gave Atletico a good game. Why can't they give Betis one? So both teams to score.
Yeah, I'm taking Betis on -1.5, -152. They're playing well. I know that they're playing still in Europe in the Europa League. I don't know who their opponents are actually in the
They
semifinals.
got
They're
tough
playing
games.
But
Fiorentina. They're playing
Yeah,
oh,
Fiorentina.
so it's the Conference League then, not Europa League. I think
yeah.
that the Champions League is more important to them to get to the Champions League rather than focusing on the Conference League for next week. I just think they get the job done here. Valladolid is just garbage, so I'm taking Betis -1.5, Kirk.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to increase my units for this game to like a 500 grand, maybe even a mil. I mean, how in the world does this game ever go over 4 goals? How in the world will this game ever go 4 goals or more? I mean, maybe 3-0, but I don't see Valladolid
Well,
scoring.
the
Go for it.
Osasuna and Valladolid combined it for 5 goals last weekend. Yesterday, actually. Yesterday.
Okay.
They combined for 5. Atletico and Valladolid combined for 6. I mean, there is a world. I'll be careful
And
that with
he's
that
gonna
1
score a
million
hat
unit.
trick.
Yeah, and that's still only 3 goals, so I still win my bet. Um, I don't see how this game in any world has 4 goals. The bookmakers are idiotic for this game being plus money at or minus money at over 2.5. In my opinion, absolutely stupid. Exploit the books. I mean, I don't know who they got working for them for this game. I mean, it must be some I don't even know, some dude who's drunk at 3 a.m. with 16 beers in him, just creating lines and hoping he gets fired or something. Because this is the worst line I've seen in years, to be honest. I mean, if this goes over, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but it's not going over.
I guess we'll wait and see what's gonna happen in this one. The last game of this video, guys, the second semifinal matchup of Coppa Italia, Bologna and Empoli. Bologna pretty much got the job done in the first leg, 3-0 win on the road. Empoli, I think that they can consider themselves very, very lucky to be here after knocking out Juventus on a penalty shootout. But Bologna is just firing right now on all cylinders. They got a win against Inter this past weekend. I do expect a bit of a rotation from them in this game, but still, it's going to be enough for another win. So I'm taking Bologna -1, -135, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at form, it's kind of hard to really read what Empoli are doing. I'm not a big Empoli watcher, so I can't really say, who starts regularly for them. But that 2-2 draw to Venezia is a bit of an eye opener. I do see some starters in there, but I can't say I recognise all the names. And then you got Bologna, who have absolutely just swept the floor with Inter. So hard to see past Bologna here, if you ask me. But I see goals. Empoli, with the fact that they're 3-0 down, you can't defend in this game. You have to hope that your attack is your defense. So give me the over.
What are your thoughts on this game, Kirk?
I think if you're Empoli, you bet. By the way, Jay, you're a funny guy.
Thank you.
Not
Not the
a
first
big
time you said that.
I'm not a big Empoli watcher. He says. I don't think anyone watching these videos is. But thanks for clarifying that. I think if you're Empoli, you bench your whole starting 11 in this game. There's no way you come back. Can I get to it?
Yeah, please. I'm interested.
You're 1 point out of the relegation zone. That is way more important than trying to run your guys into the ground in an away game when you're down 3 points, 3 goals already against Bologna. I just don't see it being worthwhile to even trying to come back. I mean, sounds crazy, but there's just no way they do come back. But I think Bologna are fine with seeing this out 0-0 as well. I don't mind the 0-0 draw in this game. I think neither team really wants to play this game. Bologna, they're already through to the next round. They want to just preserve. They want to make sure they get that top 4. And Empoli, as I said, they're 1 point out of avoiding relegation, which is definitely more important to them than, God forbid, they win 4-0. I'll never show my face ever again on this site. But whoever hates me, you're gonna be in for more of me. I'll tell you that much because that's never happening. That's like a $6 million bet I'll put on Bologna to advance. So I'll take both teams to score. No, I could see a 0-0. Could I see 1-0 Bologna? Maybe, but I don't think it's a high scoring one.
Now, Empoli winning 4-0 would be one of the biggest miracles in the history of the world. But yeah, I just don't see it happening, guys.